Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys enjoy the class, and I hope you guys get something from our presentation. And before of that, I'm gonna introduce our group. My name is Muhammad Farid Qadhafi, and I have two other members in my group. There are Kamila, Rizqa, Devisasmita, and the other one is Arieza Jalio, and we are from Group 5 of Classroom Management A2. So, okay, we go to the topic. So the topic is the Peatlands in Kalimantan. So before we go to the Peatlands in Kalimantan, who will be explained by my other member, I'm gonna explain some definition about peatlands. Okay, peatlands here are an area who plays a critical role in climate change mitigation and adaptation. Therefore, peatlands are a source of life for plants, animals, and people. So peatlands is kind of an area, so in there so many plants can live there, because in Kalimantan mostly and there are peatlands area because mostly it's peatland. So it can be used by a plant because it's really good for plants, and also it's really good for animals to live, and also for us people. Okay, let's talk about peatlands in Indonesia. So in Indonesia, based on some research, in 1992, a researcher from Bogor Soil Research Center found that there were 15.4 million hectares of peatland in Indonesia. So in 2005, Wetland International estimated that there were around 20.6 million hectares of peatlands in Indonesia, and some of them are in Kalimantan. So so the Indonesian Center for Agricultural Land Resources and the Soil Research Institute in 2011 estimated there were around 14 million hectares of peatlands in Indonesia. From the 14.9 million hectares, there are 6.4 million hectares in Sumatra. They are equal to 43% are located on Sumatra, 4.8 million or 32% located in Borneo or Kalimantan, and 3.7 million hectares or 25% are on the islands of Papua. So mostly Indonesia, peatlands are located in Sumatra, such as in Aceh. There are so many peatlands there, in Lambung and Riau, and also the second one is in Borneo or Kalimantan on our island. So the most thing that we might know is why Borneo has so many peatlands is because in Borneo there are so many rivers, such as Kapos rivers and so many other rivers. There are small rivers too. So because of that, peatlands can easily found in Borneo, I think. And the last one in Papua, there are 3.7 million hectares or 25%. Because in Papua, I think it all because of the research there is still natural. So I think that is all from me, and we will go to my other member. Thank you.
Okay, as you can see from this, there is picture. It is a map of RB a digital map which is used to distribute the areas of peatland in Kalimantan. Yeah, and as you can see, every territory in Kalimantan has a peatland, and the mapped area in it is such as Sambas, Longawan, Singkawang, Longpahangay, Pontianak, Waratewe, Tanjung Pasir, Buntok, Siluas, Kandangan, Singau, Banjarmasin, Tayan, Batakan, Ketapang, Lumbis, Kendawangan, Malinau, Panjawan, and Longujungan. And for your more detailed information on pit deep, kedalaman dari Peatlands, there is a distinguish between pit that's thicker and thin thicker than 2 meter. Swallow pit is 50 until 100 centimeter, moderate deep is 100 until 200 centimeter, and deep is 200 until 400 centimeter, and very deep until 400 meter. Yeah, and the maturity of level for each class of deep is fibrous, hemis, sparis, and or combination of this. And if we compare the size of peatland with in Kalimantan with Sumatra, and the Kalimantan just got 5 million area of peatland, and the Sumatra got 7 million area of peatland. And the carbon size of the peatland itself, Kalimantan just got 11,000 and Sumatra got 18,000. And as you can see, Sumatra has more peatland and carbon in it. And as you know, peatland are the fast store carbon, which is the worst most valuable resource in helping to tackle climate change. And they just cover only 3% on Earth's surface, and yet they store at least twice as much carbon on all the world. Yeah. And yeah, I think it's that. Thank you.
Well, next we talk about how to protect our peatlands, because it is important to save our peatlands. There are several ways to protect our peatlands. First is reforesting degraded peat forests. It is one of the ways that they must keep them from growing into major sources of carbon providers, planted where possible by natural peat plants such as meranti, kempas, ramin, jalutong, and such a vegetation as palm. And second is artificial canal must have a bulkhead. Either artificial canals or constructed by a company that's aimed to dry peatland, a canal must be cut up. It has created the canal partition for one purpose, that water will flow and peat will always be wet. The essence of peatland should not be created by canals. And next is rejuvenation and replace peat fields. The available peat fields of either a secondary or a tertiary forest, where it is cultivated, preferably at rejuvenation and replaced with a mixture of such crops as pineapple, rubber, and coconut, or usually we call it as agroforestry. And the goal, if the plant can produce fruit, could be a sustainable source of income or income for society. Besides that, we should cooperate to protect our peatland, that is a provide source of livelihood for all living things. Well, based on my friend explanation, what is definition about peatlands and then distribution, Peatlands in Kalimantan, also the type of peatlands and the characteristic, and then I want to conclude all of it that peatlands are source of life for plants, animals, and people. They provide food, clean water, and other benefits to nearby communities and are an essential resource for livelihood. They are also home to many of the world's threatened species. Peatlands play an important role in human life. With some of the benefits, peatlands can help the lives of surrounding communities such as functioning to the clean water. Peatlands are past stores of carbon and are subsequently of the world's most valuable resources in helping to tackle climate change. Also, peatland is internationally important habitats. Besides, peatlands can also prevent flooding and much more. The map area peatland in Kalimantan are Sambas, Long Nawan, Singkawang, Long Panghai, Pontianak, Muara Tewe, Balikpapan, Lumbis, Kedawang, and etc. Therefore, we as a humans, we should continue to maintain this peatland and preserve it because it is that our lives can also be helped by its existence. So that's all from us. Thank you so much, and we are sorry for the mistaken. See you the next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.